In the streets, wonder on the keys. I'll be nailing on the beats. I'm a squirrels on the map. Now I'm jumping in the line. Pretty Collins on the slap. On the mic. Face painted red. I'm a funky revolution.
As I said, out of the big four, it's the one left available. I think it makes sense for Keen to pick it up.
It's just so flexible. It can duel with the Yone in the front line very well, but also has backline access. Depending on, you know, what top pick we're going to see here for Zeus. Could also be the Yone that he does play here in the top lane. There's still some flex. Lock-in is going to be here, looking like a Camille potentially into this Ambessa. So the Yone going mid now, as Camille mid's not really a thing.
The Camille we've seen often picked into the Ambessa can outscale in the late game, but also just really solidifies this theme for HLE's composition. It is all dive with this comp, very in theme with the other picks. And if we're talking anti-dive picks, the Mordekaiser coming in, really effective. If like Kai'Sa ults in or Camille goes in, Mordekaiser can just press ultimate on them and deny them.
And, you know, we criticize a little bit, you know, Canyon and Enduro not necessarily having that as a nice little opportunity here for Canyon. He's got red buff, so he really wants to put the hurt into Zeus with as many spears, as many autos as possible. And Zeus now might have to just back, as he is very low.
So this is the key difference, is that we actually saw Duro reset before Delight did, move in, and we also had Keen to... Oh, that's big!
He took a turret shot. The flash on in, Viper! He elects to flash it away as Duro's already here. Even the W goes wide. Viper just dropping the ball.
Mid XP. The Camille doesn't get a lot of money. Obviously, we'll get some experience. But if you're a Mordekaiser who's behind, in the enemy team's playing dive, you're like, cool, as Chovy may be in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. They read this perfectly. Is Delight even waiting for him to flash away? Oh, he gets headbutt over the wall. Might not matter for these two Dash champions in Sejuani and Yone.
My concern is that the kill goes to Peanut, which is still going to be relevant on the Sejuani. Speaking of Sejuani, Canyon is not done with the pressure. He's got red buff advantage here.
Yeah, I mean, this is why Canyon is the Nidalee guy. This is why he's
Duro. And things are very disastrous. We'll take another look at that now, as Viper's just way too close here, gets pulled in. He would have been in danger anyways with Duro coming up, but the fact that the pull comes through just really seals his fate.
The timing couldn't be
way. You know, your Camille, your Yone are going to be your side laners, but currently they're both behind, as we can see. So we'll see how much value the scrubs have as the game comes along. As Chovy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they just have so much control right now. Zeka back, doesn't have teleport from that trade from Chovy earlier on. Canyon.
Yeah, he's gonna at least be able to dodge that one with a flash, but now put in the death chamber here is Zeus, but he's gonna go all the way to the edge. Here comes Duro though. Zeus in a bit of trouble. Can he hook shot away from this one? He is going to be blocked, and Duro will take him down for a second. All trying to pressure this turret.
But it's Mordekaiser with flash. His ult's not up yet though.
Yeah, I mean, trying to dive this guy. We'll see how it goes as Keen just getting bullied by 4 people.
He does have his teleport back. He's going to utilize it to come back here to lane.
And you can't dive again. He's got ult.
Yeah, he has his ult this time, but they might just CC him to death. Oh, the death realm comes out right at the last moment, and now it's Peanut who's in trouble as Viper. He wants a kill, but look at that giant chunk of damage from the turret.
From Viper earlier on is really the only thing that puts him in a lead, but otherwise you're really just behind in all senses. It's a pretty dead giveaway that Keen backs away from the turret. Doesn't have
we're doing it again. Okay. We're just bullying Mordekaiser. This is not very fair for Keen. I mean, he got his revenge, though, so that's nice. But this time, will be taken out. Delight going to go into the ult even as Duro.
But ultimately, a lot of resources committed here. This time he has ult.
I think they're going to dive. I got my ult.
잡긴 했다.
I got him.
So calm and casual with it.
I'm a little bit worried.
I think one of the things is that, you know, the Camille is such reliable.
We do have Viper nearby on this one. It is a 3v2 technically. Delight trying to set this up. He really wants to just get in range of the Leona, and he will be able to. In comes the Killer Instinct, and he is just dead.
Yeah. I mean, it does keep them a little bit occupied there, but I guess, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm really trying to grasp at straws here for him. They are going to get the turret bottom side. They're TPing.
Yeah, they're diving this Chovy, who is alone. The TP of their own coming on in. Chovy's already so low, and he will be taken down. Keen able to go to the Death Realm here against Zeka, who is just fighting him, just dashing and mashing around. He will be fine until the very end, where Ruler will take him down. Zeus wanted more, but now red buff here for Ruler. He's going in with his E. There's the Solar Flare. Gonna force a flash here out of Zeus. Hanwha Life Esports did not want any more from that fight.
That was such an interesting interaction.
Oh,
wait.
And his vision here now, as you're trying to engage onto an Ezreal, not an easy task, because, the stun with the auto doesn't come in from Delight. Will it be enough is the question. The passive, one more hit will do it. Viper gonna get the kill. And now we got Duro on the run. Hanwha Life Esports are just snowballing into more and more kills, more and more money. As Chovy TP's in, he's gonna be a free kill, and Gen.G just fall over like a house of cards.
I mean, and then here, this TP for Chovy definitely backfires and that. Looking for a bit more.
Here we go again. They just keep going in for it, and now Gen.G caught out again. He does not have his ult for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Can he get it up? Will he even commit?
Well, I mean, they're still looking to control this dragon here, which will be sole point.
Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. Peanut with the steal, just gonna take one down as Duro being bounced around, but that is a Leona. A lot of damage going to the tank. They don't seem to care, though, as Duro is going to survive, but gets bounced back in just to die as a sacrificial lamb, as only Keen will get the 1 kill. But Viper just able to do whatever he wants, and the chase down from Hanwha's comp is big. Ruler, full health, though. Gotta be careful, overextending. They don't have Viper, they don't have Zeus, as this game is getting down and dirty. And Ruler and Canyon should be able to pick up a bunch more gold to take it back.
Early, and the comp scales so well that they feel confident they can take this fight. And the main thing about having Prio on a dragon like this with an Ezreal is you can utilize the wall to buy space. Both Ezreal and Nidalee can get out of the thick of things here as Duro and Keen absorb so much pressure, but knows Canyon and Ruler kite back. Ruler's able to get over the wall here, and you have a front line buying space. Ruler doesn't hit all of his shots, but he and Canyon ultimately hit enough. Canyon's got Leandri's. The health bars start burning down. Eventually, you get low enough, you overextend like this, and you're in big trouble. Again, he doesn't hit everything, but he hits enough, and Hanwha Life really over-indexed on the play. They could have just been happy with the Drake steal and get out, but they wanted to chase down. But against this composition that's so mobile, you eventually run out of steam.
And the thing is, they used so many cooldowns on the front line and didn't have any.
They also hard pushed that mid-inner, weren't able to get that either.
Now they're actually engaging here. Not sure about this one, as it's only 3 members. Viper not here just yet, but the lineup from the Yone is big, as Viper doesn't elect to go in on that one, though. Keep in mind, they still have Otacon buff on the side of Gen.G. Hanwha Life Esports wanted to collect some gold, and it's actually going to be Gen.G who collects some gold, although Chovy goes in, gives his life away. And now Yone, Zeka looking for a bit more. He's unbound, not gonna get it.
About his death score right now, and they're looking for another fight here on Dragon.
And guess what? Hanwha wants to dive in, goes Delight, finds Ruler in the back line, and this is what the Kai'Sa is so good at doing, at just assassinating this AD carry. And it really just comes all down to Delight finding that angle.
Where Ruler was able to get over the wall, buy enough space, Zeus overextends. This time, Hanwha Life Esports are in engage rage, and Ruler, fortunately, this time just a little bit too close. No wall he could really get behind, no way he could be free. Viper follows him there, and he is taken down. Fantastic engage from Delight. Once that AD carry is gone, you have some damage here as the Nidalee, but your comp is just
going to brawl all the time.
And when you look at where the gold is now for Hanwha, hold up.
Speaking of which, yeah. Ult comes in here. Zeka gonna ult to try to get in range as well. Chovy in a bit of trouble as the melee champ is going to lock down that permafrost, and down goes Chovy.
Ezreal Nidalee with a lot of poke. That Ocean Soul is going to have a ton of value.
They're going to pull the trigger here on the Baron. The Dragon's going to go down here for Hololive Esports, but can they get here in time? TP coming in, but the damage is kind of insane. They are a bit locked in the pit, though, as this is happening. They try to ult into the backline here. Zeus is in a bit of trouble, but now he's got the peel. Goes in on a Chovy. Chovy the first one to go down. And yes, the Baron went to GEN, but they're losing this fight big time as Keen's gonna go down eventually. We see Duro falls as well. Ruler desperately trying to get away, but the Void Seeker gonna hit him.
But ultimately made the right decision and were able to take this fight.
And ultimately, when you're late to an objective against a Mordekaiser, you're not going to be able to steal it. And HLE just don't care. You know, this focus comes on Azayas, but he's able to buy time, still has the ult to keep alive. But everyone on Gen G ends up in the pit. And sure, Canyon and Ruler can get out, but the chase potential's still there. Keen is kind of locked in the situation, kind of flash, but they can chase over quite comfortably. It was a scenario where HLE was so confident he could do with the Baron because,
oh, very nice ult. Once again, Peanuts having the game of his life here tonight. Ruler spot, I do wonder. A little bit far down the lane, not quite the Ruler spot. Another engage here, pretty simple from the light. And 5v4, and with this lead, it should be Hololive just breaking down the front door and saying, thank you very much for letting me in, as here comes the second inhibitor to go down. And Hololive Esports are on the doorstep of taking this game number 1. Chovy trying to run away. He's had a rough game here, 0-6, I believe, so far. And he'll have nothing to show for it at the end of this one. Down will go the Nexus. Eventually, when Hololive Esports decided, as they will buffer their KDA just a little bit,